It's a yellow kind of day. Are we taking the SL or are we taking this? Le Citroen. Oh, look what it comes with.
Yeah, books.
Plenty of reading material.
Exactly, so you can work on it yourself.
Yeah, look, we did the walk around the other day and it was so good, we cannot not take it for a run. So let's go for a drive in the Citroen. I want at least one person to gasp more at us today.
To acknowledge our presence.
Good or bad.
Yes.
Because that's the way it is with Citroens, isn't it? People,
yeah,
as you said before, they go, oh, that's the ugliest thing I've ever seen. Or they go, oh, they fall over.
They definitely polarise opinion. Again, we've got an H pattern, a bit like the Borgward the other day, that's back to front from my Citroens. Sorry, my Peugeot, so a little confusing.
4-speed?
It is a 4-speed. These were available with a 5-speed on the more upmarket 23s, I believe. And then I think you could actually get the 5-speed in the Super.
That's fourth.
But they're badged as a 5.
You know, I learned to drive on one of these.
Really?
It was this and a Toyota Corona.
Would have been quite a contrast.
Yeah. Here we go. This chap will love it.
What the look there is meant to be.
No, not the. That was a bizarre moment.
I forgot my shirt look.
It's midwinter.
Yes.
And Mr. Buff's walking around there showing off his pecs. Come on, somebody, look at us. We're really special. And how are you mastering the brakes there? Because these don't have a brake pedal, they've got a mushroom.
They have a button which is very sensitive, so one has to be a little cautious about the application.
Yeah. Oh my God, ultimate 247.9 cents per litre.
Oh wow,
an
that's got to be a new
record.
record, yeah. But yeah, that is a little expensive.
I can already tell you viewers, although we're about to stop, the ride is exactly as I remember it. It's just unreal. It's a lounge room on wheels. But it stays flat. Right hand side. Oh my God. All right, we're off again. How's the clutch? Easy?
Yeah, clutch is simple, easy to use.
Power steering?
Take a right here, I would
Yeah,
suggest.
that'd be good. Yeah, we'll go that way. Excellent plan. And over a speed bump. Look at that.
Built for it.
Absolutely. If you get a chance to go on one of these, deliberately take it over every speed bump you can, because the self-leveling suspension, as the front hits it, it compensates and pushes the back up. So it doesn't do that. It just goes.
Yeah, no, it's
uncanny.
a fantastic system.
Yeah. Right, we'll follow the Boxster.
Yes.
Try and keep up. German car.
Yeah, exactly. And the Boxster's taken off like a rocket.
He got spooked.
Yes.
It's a French-German thing.
That's right.
And that's pulling pretty well.
Yeah, no, the engine seems to be sweet. Hasn't got any nasty sort of flat spots or anything.
There we go.
There we are. We were coasting down the hill there.
We got third.
Yep.
Righto.
We're struggling
Come
up
on,
the
get
hill
up
a
this
bit
hill.
in third.
Let's go. Blinkers are on. Yep. They've been Australianised. Their blinkers are on the right-hand side,
Yes,
have
they are.
This is obviously an Australian livery car.
It is, yeah. It was sold new in Wollongong nearly 50 years ago, which is pretty impressive.
Okay, speed bump. Hit it. Don't slow down. It's a Citroen. Here we go. Oh, it did go by that one, didn't it? All right, so this one's, you've got a price expectation of 25 to 35 grand.
Yeah, we do. And again, it's going in without a reserve, which means it will sell for the highest bid. All based on previous sales. We've actually had quite a few of the D-Supers come through. They seem to have been probably the biggest seller Citroen had in that era. I imagine these outsold the DS23s by quite a bit, just given the fact that they were a lot cheaper.
Well, they were, but in Australia, I think everybody who bought them was an architect or a doctor.
Yes.
And they probably went for the top line one, like my dad did.
Yeah.
He bought a Palace.
Take the scenic route?
Yes. Entirely appropriate. If you're in a Citroen, mate, you always take the scenic route.
Yes. So,
You know, de Gaulle was twice survived assassination attempts while he was in one of these cars.
Okay.
He loved it so much he declared he'd never ride in anything else and made it the national car of France to the delight of Citroën.
Very patriotic of him.
Oh, you can't get more French patriotic than Charles de Gaulle,
Yeah.
except maybe Charles Leclerc. Mate, I was looking around this morning for a beret in my cupboard, and even I am not daggy enough to still have a beret in my cupboard.
Beret, the vest.
I should never have admitted to that on camera.
Stripy t-shirt.
A little bit of groaning from the power steering there, isn't it?
Yeah, a little tiny bit, yeah.
I do hear lots of groaning and hissing and noises there.
You know, sometimes you'll get that groan will translate into a vibration up through the steering.
Yeah.
It's a very, very minor one occasionally if it's a...
Okay.
All right.
And it is narrow.
Nice bit of topiary going on there.
This is one of the posh streets in Northbridge.
Right.
And we're going past Bob Hawke's house, the late Bob Hawke, former Prime Minister. Lower side, it's one way. It's
during his prime ministerial...
No, he bought it after...
So this would be the Blanche period?
Yes, the Blanche period.
Right.
So these are all waterfront houses on the left here.
Okay.
And entirely appropriate that we drive our Citroen around here.
I'm impressed with the engine though, Stu. It does seem to pull very cleanly.
I saw that you did second gear takeoff before,
Yeah.
and it was just effortless.
It doesn't seem to have any issues, no. So I think from the motor's perspective, that's fine.
Yeah.
Concentrate when you
This is Bob
change
Hawke's
your
house
gears.
here, just here on the left.
Okay, it's
Or
spectacular.
the late Bob Hawke. That's our former Prime Minister.
Yeah.
He used to live in number 5 there.
Very spectacular house. Didn't realise he was
Yes.
local to this part of the world. A little mini speed bump, which we barely register.
Yeah.
Twisty section. Oh, this is very civilised out here.
Yeah. And the reason they made good rally cars is because they didn't have to slow down on the rough stuff. The worst got, they weren't quick.
But they just glide over all the ruts
going. And other cars rattled and banged and eventually broke things. Look at that chugging up there in third. It's quite a hill.
We're going to make it up there just about. It's always interesting with a manual car like this of a certain age, so you have to really learn to drive it again. You can't just jump in and expect it'll do everything that a modern car will do. Your brain recalibrates on how to drive it.
You really don't want to be taking it in difficult, fast-moving traffic.
No, you do not.
You just choose your moments.
Yeah, you've got to pick your times.
So this car, as you say, no reserve, going to auction. Yep. The auction starts next Tuesday.
It does,
15th
yeah.
Of
It
August.
runs for 7 days, so finishes on the evening of the 22nd. We start off the first batch as memorabilia, and then we have number plates, motorbikes. And so by the time we actually get into the cars, have the kids fed and all that sort of thing by then, so they can sit down and concentrate on the important part of the evening, which is buying a classic car. Yeah.
I waved at the lady there and she just looked at me as if I was mad.
Dialing the police as we speak.
Yes.
Mad person in a yellow French car was gesturing at me.
Bonjour. Bonjour. Ça va bien? Oui. Je ne parle pas l'anglais.
The brakes are definitely something you have to adjust to. That's the one thing you can't forget about.
And it accentuates the effect. You do it slightly wrong and it goes...
Yes, you really do know about it. I think our fuel gauge is now reading a comfortable quarter full, so that's encouraging.
We found it's a very slow fill. You need to fill it using syringes.
But like all these older cars, as we were saying earlier, Stu, you just have to learn their quirks and adapt to them. Yeah. So no, look, I mean, it's a nice place to be. It's certainly, the ride is fantastic. The seats are extremely comfortable. Probably one of the most comfortable seats you'll ever sit in.
Apart from this bit hasn't been restored.
No. Got the...
That's for a bit of privacy.
Yeah,
My
separator.
privacy screen.
Yes. Slight downhill.
I love the lurching you get as you just move off it.
Yeah.
It just tells you that you're riding on fluid.
Absolutely.
Woo!
Floating, I think, is the...
My dad's one was an automatic.
Okay. That would have taken some of the challenge out of driving it.
It did.
No.
There we go, we got fourth gear.
We're into fourth, finally hit top gear. Sitting at a heady 70 kilometres an hour down the hill.
They're actually extremely aerodynamic.
Yes.
Citroen actually put a flat floor pan under that, the first car to do so.
Okay.
Because they actually realised the importance of good aero speed.
Yeah.
So it doesn't need a big motor, it's only a 1.9.
Yeah. I think this is a little over 2 litres, this one. It's
is it?
2.1.
Oh, it's the monster.
It's the big block. Yeah, but yeah, they certainly got a lot out of a little with the engines in. Again, and we were saying this the other day with the Borgward, with a lot of these European cars, they made do with a very small capacity engine, but they just didn't feel the need for it. I think it was the Americans that really sort of focused on bigger is better, obviously, and
well,
big lazy V8s were the order of the day in the States at the time.
All right. Well, the trip's nearly over. It's been good for the car. It needed this, because you can tell these cars like to be driven. Not just 2K around the block once every month.
No, and that's something, to be fair to all the cars we have in the showroom. You know, it's difficult to judge them on that first drive when perhaps they haven't been out for a month or two.
Yeah, fab. And if the front seats are springy, the back is even more so, aren't they?
I think the back would be extremely comfortable.
Yeah. Well, we did. We sat in it the other day and it was...
Yeah, but at speed.
C'était incroyable. Cette voiture est merveilleuse. Que pensez-vous de mon accent français? Oui, c'est pas mal. Oui? Somebody tell me if that wasn't good French. Yeah, native speaker. All I need's the beret.
Yep.
Oh, look at the arm over.
Yeah, it's crossed up. We'll get a little bit more of the same going around.
You're starting to get excited now. Hook it in.
I'm in the groove.
Oh, that was awful.
All right.
That was amazing.
And here we are back at Shannon's.
Damien, once again, I am indebted.
Stu, it's my pleasure. It's always fun to go for a drive in one of our wonderful classic cars.
And if the auction hasn't happened yet, it's on the Tuesday, the 22nd of August, it finishes.
Yes, that's the important
from 6
date.
p.m.
Yes.
If that date has not yet passed, you can still own this car, but you have to get online, shannons.com.au.
Exactly, it's there to be bought. So good luck everyone, and happy bidding.
I hope it's me.
Yes, it might be. You never know. After this,
my ulterior motive today
it was to sneak in a test drive.
Exactly.
Of course, yeah. Well, that's one way to do it. So yeah, hopefully you're impressed.
I am.